Wow, welcome. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to visit me at my travel podcast with Rachel. We have a fun day ahead of us today, and it's just amazing. Thank you so much. Hi, Natalie. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Welcome. Yes, thank you very much. And thank you for taking the time and energy to talk about our new topic for the day on our podcast. And it happens to be mobility accessibility.
Exactly.
Well, why you say mobility accessibility? Can't everybody just walk onto a plane and walk off and jump on bungee jumping? And the answer is no.
No.
Not everybody is capable, and some people have restrictions. They could be born with it, they could be sick with it, they could have gone through war and lost a limb or something else. And we have to accommodate because they're allowed to travel like everybody else. So that's the question. How do we do that? What do we do?
Yeah. So, as you said, not everyone can just jump on an airplane and sign up for to book by himself hotels and to go everywhere he wants. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people, especially in Israel, that are needed accessible meanings and if it's wheelchairs, if it's people to take care of them. And what I found out in this last month that I started to work with a motority company is that there is a lot of variety of accessibility and handicapped people. There is people that can only sit and they cannot walk at all. There are people that can move from chairs to standing up, but not for a long time. There is a lot of variety. And as you said, they are different from each other because some of them was born with it, some of them got ill, but the illness is progressive on the years, and some of them got injured at war. So it's very different in the
Or even
mental
a
way as
car
well.
accident, or even a car accident.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's very different on the mental way also. Each one of them is a whole world, but something that I really, really learned about them that don't help them unless they're asking because they know the best what they need, how to do it, and sometimes they just need some small guiding. But if they're not asking for your help, don't help. They know
Okay,
they're
so
wheelchair.
if I'm limited and I need a walker, don't assume I need a wheelchair.
No, don't assume. Some of them can be in a hotel with a bathroom, like a really large bath, and not only standing shower. Some of them can do that. Not all of them. Some of them can move themselves from the wheelchair to the toilet. Some of them cannot. So it's really different.
Okay, so when traveling, we need to know our limitations and our expectations. So we need to know, we have to ask the client what they can do, what they need help with, and how to, and then we'll have to provide whatever service for that.
We provide a service for handicapped people, no matter where in the world. You need to specialize. It's not something that you can find it on ChatGPT or Google. You need someone that is specialized. This is why my company is working with Motority Company because they are specializing in a tour all over the world. The CEO of Motority Company travel literally all over the world, and he doesn't advise people or book trips to handicapped people without seeing and feeling in his own eyes, even the way and the paths on the street. He knows exactly where is the ramps, where we need to stop the car. It's really, really sensitive matter. So you
Right.
need to
Okay, so
handle it.
about sensitive matter is we need to worry about as individual would need like assistance, like a person to come and help them, a caretaker or somebody to push the wheelchair or somebody just to make sure they're traveling safety, like safety.
Not all of them need, not all of them, but some of them do need. And when we are talking about wheelchairs, not all of them are with the wheelchairs that you remember that needs to push or, by themselves. Most of them actually have scooters or it's like a wheelchair,
Electronic.
electrical wheelchair. It's more heavy. It's more difficult to navigate in the streets sometimes, or even in toilets. Although the toilet's supposed to be accessible, not all of them can be accessible for the big carriers.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we have to take also in consideration a helper.
In some cases, yes. When it's big groups, that if we are taking big groups, we have to have at least three personal assistant and workers in that group because we need to all the time be with their eyes on them.
Okay. And what safety measures are needed for just an everyday person? Because I want to go, bungee jumping and I don't have certain, limbs or something. Are they going to let me go bungee jumping or am I going to have to?
It's really individual. Each attraction is really individual. This is why when we're talking about specializing, you need someone to be specialized in handicaps and in this destination, because some destinations and some attractions and even some of the hotels can tell you, yeah, it's for accessible people. Like we had a tour in Portugal in September with the handicap group. We were 15 handicapped with wheelchair. It was a big group. It was very difficult for everyone because it's a lot. And we booked a boat that was supposed to be accessible. When we reached the point to go on the boat, it wasn't accessible. If it wasn't for the specialized people from Authority Company, we will not do this trip because he could on spot just change everything there. So it was accessible in the end. And they had a tour in the boat and it was amazing. But if it wasn't for the specialized person there, they will not take this. So not all the time when people telling you, yeah, no problem, it's accessible, even the rooms, you need a specialized for it.
Okay. So now that comes into money because, I book a hotel, I pay $100 a night or $200 a night, and then I'm going to ask for a special room or a special, ramp. Is that $100 room going to cost me $150? It's going to cost me more money?
No, the rooms cost like a regular room. No. Okay. The rooms costing like a regular room. But you need to know the let's call it to see in your own eyes or to go to the specialist, as I said before. Because as I said, there is someone that cannot move from his wheelchair to the shower. And then in the shower, it was a bath and not a standing shower with a chair. So it's not good for him. Some people, it's really dependent, but
Okay.
price, price regarding, it's the same price.
Okay. So also the boat ride would be the same price as well.
No, yeah, no problem.
Okay,
And
so that's
most of
good to
the,
know. That's good to know that I'm not paying extra just because I have a wheelchair.
no, no, not only that, I can say about Portugal because I experienced it by myself. Most of the places even give the workers for the company, it's like for free ride.
Hmm.
If we were like 18 people, 15 of them was handicapped and three of them was workers, they gave us the ride for free.
Oh,
So
because
even
you're
that,
help, right?
exactly. It depends, of course, about the destinations. Not only all of the destinations are welcome like this.
And you were saying about mental awareness. Are the people today aware of the handicap issues? Are they trying to help them, or they're kind of like putting them to the side and saying, they can't do it because they're.
I think in these days, especially in all the destinations, there are really, really know about a lot of like in Portugal, everything is accessible. Almost everything is accessible,
So it's
but
awareness.
it's
It's a big
still, yeah,
awareness.
there is awareness. There is awareness, but it's still I can find it like people see us on the road on the street, and it's like we are going with the road, and people are like stopping and looking at us because it's something that it's not regular for them. And if someone is struggling a little bit with the I don't know something, so some people can come and ask for help, but the handicap will tell them no because he knows his own chair. He knows how to handle the chair, especially if it's an electric one. So there is a lot of awareness now in the world for it, but it's still difficult. It's difficult because when you book a flight, for a handicap, it's a long progress. And if you do it by yourself and not through a company, you can give up because it's a really, really long progress to do it, to authorize the handicap place, to authorize the wheelchair, to authorize that someone will wait for you there to help you. It's a long process and you have to do it with someone that knows it and understands.
Okay, so if I have people who are limited accessibility and they want to travel, I'm going to call Nataly because you have a lot of experience, and then we'll work from there. But that's like something that's it's different, because in travel everybody assumes that everybody could just go on, and then when you all of a sudden you have a limitations, it's you have to take a minute, think about it, where you're going to go, how you're going to do it, and whatnot. And if you said everything's supposed to be accessible, then you have to double check and make sure everything really is.
All my experience and all my knowledge and everything that I'm learning about the accessible world, because it's a really big world and I'm still learning. I'm not going to say that I'm an expert. I'm going to say that I'm working with an expert. And this is the big difference because a motority company is the expert. And I'm just thankful, really thankful for him letting me join this road and path with him and to learn about this world and to help other people because you feel after a trip like this, you feel some relief, you feel some warmness in your heart that you could do good things in this world. And so the specialized person is the motority company. I'm the helper and I'm still in progress of learning. So, but yeah, of course you can approach to me and I'm going to, of course, to work with the motority company together. You getting two in one. So
Well, that's wonderful, and I'm so glad that it's opened your eyes to a new world. That's like amazing.
it is. It
That's
is. It is. It is. It is. I'm every time that I'm coming back from a trip, I was with them in Portugal. I've been with them in Greece. Now I'm going to Dubai. Every time I'm coming back, I feel like I was charged in 200%. And it's opened my eyes. Now everywhere I'm walking, I'm looking for the accessible toilet, the accessible elevator. It's like you see different the world now. So I'm really, really thankful to Motority Company that let me join this journey.
okay. So thank you so much, Nataly, and thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for hosting me.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Wow, what a wonderful episode. Thank you so much. And if you want to be a part of it and you want to join me, please take the minute below to WhatsApp me, Travel Podcast with Rachel. Wow, thank you so much.